Going live. Looks like we have a couple of people waiting. Hello, hello. Testing, testing. I think we're live. All right. Welcome back to another episode of MTGMoxBox. This is Tony.
This is Joseph.
And let's see. I think we're waiting for Lawrence, but not sure. Yeah, we might have to just get started. Lawrence is usually our IT expert, so we'll see if we can fumble through this. But hopefully you guys can see that we have tonight. We have the Lord of the Rings. There's a set booster break. There's a break by color, so we have it divided up into the 8 slots. 5 multicolor, and then colors and land. Each will have their own. Let me see. We need to
see the participants.
Yeah, we need to get the list of participants and get everyone assigned to slots. So give me 1 second while I figure out how to do that. Okay. Nope, that's mystery box. We're not doing that one today. Is it the same file? Might be a different file.
You might have to do this manually by hand.
Oh boy.
We're find a piece of paper, just in case.
Yeah, just in case, we'll get our backup ready. Okay. Mystery box. Nope. Not that file. Is it in the inventory tracker? No.
Which one? You're talking about the...
Yeah, I need to see.
No, they're going to be in...
It's a separate file, right?
No, it's actually in the MoxBox thing. Unless he didn't list it.
Yeah, no, I don't see it there. Let's see. No, I have the historical ones, but not the...
I could use it. Do you want to just add it back in?
Which one?
Use the historical one to at least get it started, I guess.
Sure. All right. Save this as a new one, then make a copy. Okay, what is today? Today is the 28th already. All right. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got colors is separate from. Okay, delete all that. Okay, where do I find the list of participants?
I have it written here now.
You have it written?
2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5, 6, 7. Hold on, I'm missing one. Give me a second.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let me pull up the random window. Okay. I need to figure out where that window is. Is it this one here? All right, that's the right one. So now I need to pull this over. All right, there we go.
Okay. So
You found it?
Yep. So we have Josh, Jason, and Sean. So
Okay.
Josh has 3 slots.
Okay.
Sean has 3 slots, and Jason has 2.
Josh has 3.
Mhm.
Jason.
L has
Okay.
2.
Okay.
Sean has 3.
Okay. All right.
All right.
We're almost ready.
We just need to go to.
Let's go
roll the
to-
dice first. See how many times we're gonna.
Yes.
randomize it.
Wait, where's the roll the dice? Numbers? Integers?
Uh,
Yep.
wow.
I guess we haven't been over here.
Processing these days.
I know.
Yeah. Did you find it?
I don't think that was the right one.
Is it under numbers or games? Maybe.
Oh yeah,
Dice
there we go.
roller.
Dice roller. That's what
Yeah.
we're looking for.
There we go.
All right, roll
2
2 dice.
Yep.
We are going to randomize 8 times. Looks like.
Not bad. All right.
'Kay.
Now we need to randomize the list.
Now we gotta go to the
randomize
list.
the slots first.
Yep. All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, throw that into.
Yep. And then 8 times.
Oh, hang on. Color should actually just say color. This isn't.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right. There you go.
All right. Slot. Oops. All right.
Not a Mac user.
Not a Mac user, unfortunately. All right.
All right. And then randomize over
Okay.
Smiths.
Oh, I don't know what I did. Don't need that. Shift.
While you get that, I'll get the box.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
Wait on that.
Okay. This randomizer.
Oh, how many packs are in these set boosters?
This was before they reduced it, so I think there might be more in this one. Was it like 36 or something like that?
I don't know. We will see. We will count. Oh, there is a box hopper.
Oh, okay. Well,
So we had to give that out at the end.
so yeah, we'll just
randomize it. So
yeah,
here's
randomize
the
that at the
box
very
hopper.
end.
We'll put it on the side. I should put it here so people see.
Yeah, we'll just
Alright.
leave that off to the side.
So how many packs?
All right.
3, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
There we go.
30 packs. Yeah.
Okay, 30 packs, not bad.
Oh, should I put it here?
Uh,
Put it on the
let
side.
me see. Let's keep it on the.
No, let me move it a little bit so we can put it in the screen. Type of
All
thing.
right.
Right, here's 10, and then 30 in total.
All right. Hopefully everyone can still see this. Just kind of throw this off the side over here. Okay, here's the breakdown. We have red assigned to Jason, colorless to Sean, black to Josh, multicolored to Sean, white and blue to Josh, green to Jason, and lands to Sean. Okay?
Take this off. So
Good
we
luck,
can save
everyone.
space.
Yeah, let's all right, we'll leave that as is, and see. All right.
Put it right here.
Yeah,
Oh,
down
sorry.
here. There we go.
Oh, down, you can see it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, as
All
long
right.
as it's visible on screen. I
Alright.
just want to keep it there. All right,
Cool.
we're ready to start. Give a little more space because I believe there's a ton of multicolor in this set. I think, right? Like all the legends.
True that.
But anyway, let's without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna
All
turn
right,
these.
thanks for your patience.
Yep.
And let's finally get cracking.
Yes. All right.
Pack number 1.
Pack number 1. Okay.
What are we seeing? What is it?
Yeah,
Orcish,
let's see a bunch
Old Man,
of-
whatever you call it.
Bowmasters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. Get some art cards.
I always like those
Marshall's
lands.
Anthem. Yep. Okay. I feel like everyone's already veterans here, but we'll randomize the art tokens and then art cards afterwards.
Yep, and also we'll randomize the box topper as well
Yeah.
to assign it to a particular slot.
Okay. Sort these afterwards. Nazgul. Nazgul is a valuable.
Yeah, is one of those
Uncommon
what,
too.
you have 9 of them or something?
Yep. And that goes to black. So yeah, that's part of Josh's slot there. Okay, first one up. Rangers of Ithilien. 2 blue 3/3 human ranger with vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, gain control of up to one target creature with lesser power as long as you control the rangers. Then the ring tempts you. It feels more like a red card. I feel like red is the one doing thefts, not blue. But
True that.
I mean, blue has like control magic kind of stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, Aragorn, King of Gondor. This is the one of the.
Is it foil?
Yeah,
It
it's
is,
a
okay.
foil one. It looks like this is coming from the commander set too. It's LTC. So 1 blue, red, white, 4/4 legendary human noble, vigilance and lifelink. When it enters, you become the monarch. When he attacks, up to one target creature can't block this turn, and if you're the monarch, creatures can't block this turn. Oh, actually a pretty good monarch card. Ooh, and a smog token. Okay.
Nice. Okay.
All right.
We'll put the token stuff aside.
Okay. More art card. I think this is before they reduced the number of art cards, right? This is Sheila.
Well, set, every single pack has art card, right?
Was
For
it?
Set. For set, I think every single pack has art card.
Didn't they switch sometime where now it's like a 1 in 4th chance that it's an art card, otherwise it's a token or an ad?
Isn't that...
This might have been
Yeah,
during the
I
time
think-
when it was guaranteed,
yeah.
so I guess we'll find out.
I think set was supposed to be guaranteed, I think.
Yeah. All right.
But they keep changing, so okay. You don't keep track these days.
All right, let's see. What do we have? Okay. The ring goes south. There's 3 in a green sorcery. The ring tempts you. Then reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal X land cards. X is the number of legendary creatures you control. Put those land cards onto the battlefield tapped and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Okay.
Oh, is that something for landfall, maybe?
I can definitely see it being used for landfall. Looks like these are uncommons and tokens.
Alright.
Leave that as is. Nice. The signed or what was it? Gold artist sign? I don't know. What do they
No, I
call
think
it?
it's maybe when the artist doesn't have a signature.
Yeah,
but
I
this
guess so.
Gold stamp thing. Kinda
Gold
like a
stamp.
promo
There you go.
yeah.
Gold stamp. Minas Tirith.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's interesting because this one actually looks really like the one in the movie.
Yeah, I know.
Versus
They
like
don't
some
know.
of the
Not
characters,
all the
they got-
artwork
yeah, they get
matches,
really
right?
creative these days.
I guess it depends on how.
Hint, hint.
Yeah. Depends on how detailed they were with the descriptions, I guess,
Oh,
right?
true. Or maybe they did have some sort of sketch in the.
Yeah, maybe. All right, Mines of Moria is the first one, legendary land. When it enters tapped unless you control a legendary creature. You can tap to add red and pay 3 in red and tap. Exile 3 cards from your graveyard to create 2 treasure tokens. Okay. And press the enemy. Let's see, 2 blue instant. Return target spell or non-land permanent an opponent controls to its owner's hand. You may cast an instant or sorcery spell with equal or lesser mana value from your hand without paying its mana cost. Interesting. Alright.
So far we have green, blue, multi, and land.
Yep. Well, we're just getting started.
That's true. What is it?
Plenty
It's
more
pack.
to go. Yep. Alright. We have... Is this one they're lighting the fires?
Beacon.
Beacons. Call for aid. Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense. Okay.
Where is Gondor when we needed him?
Oh man, it's been a while since I watched. Gotta do another rewatching.
Seems like a Thanksgiving thing. You know?
I know, it definitely seems like it. Elrond, Master of Healing. 2 green blue, 4/4 legendary elf noble. Whenever you scry, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to X target creatures. X is the number of cards looked at while scrying this way. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card. Okay. I feel like they've done that a few times. Like scry into draw, or this is scry into +1/+1 counters.
Not sure. I've been watching the what's it called? The Amazon Lord of the
Oh, I
Rings.
watched a couple episodes, but I have not kept up.
Just wondering because it starts from when Elrond's younger, right?
I guess that would be an interesting story to tell. I don't really know too much about those characters in the earlier years. Alright, this is Bilbo's party, was it? Bilbo, retired burglar. Okay. And, alright, it is Radagast the Brown. 2 green, 2/5 legendary avatar wizard. Whenever Radagast or another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top X cards of your library. X is that creature's mana value. You may reveal a creature card that doesn't share a creature type with a creature you control from among those cards and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in the random order. It's like the opposite of typo strategy. Oh, nice. An Overeem's Chant list card going into white, I guess.
Nice. That means white's on the board.
Yep, white's on the board. Actually, Chant is actually pretty good. I know it got reprinted recently, but it's already going back up, I believe. Alright. Moving on. Nazgul. Our card for Nazgul. Alright. Shelob, child of Ungoliant. I believe we saw the art card of this one earlier. 4 black green, 8/8, legendary spider demon with Death Touch and Ward 2. Other spiders you control have Death Touch and Ward 2. And whenever another creature dealt damage this turn by a spider you control dies, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a food. Alright.
Interesting.
I can see myself playing that.
Isn't there like a planeswalker that helps with the whole spider thing or something?
Wasn't there? Was it from like Dungeons and Dragons or something?
Actually, I think it's part of Lord of the Rings.
Oh, was it?
Oh, actually, no, you're right. It's part of Dungeons and Dragons.
Alright. So far, we've seen our cards in every single pack, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be one, guaranteed one each. Samwise the Stout-Hearted.
Can't tell, Tim.
Yeah, I know. I honestly thought it looked like Gollum for a second.
You've been working out, Sam.
Ooh, Mithril Coat.
Oh, nice.
3 mana value legendary artifact equipment with flash and indestructible. When it enters, attach it to the target legendary creature you control, and then the equipped creature has indestructible. You can also equip for 3.
I need this in the
I know.
Cloud of Voltron deck.
Yeah, Cloud can abuse a lot of equipment.
Right. So colorless is on the board.
Colorless is on the board. Nice. Colorless will really get on the board once the One Ring shows up, huh? All right, let's see what we get.
That will be nice.
Yep. Let's see. Heroic Intervention. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that they had in this.
I think it's in the. Was it the Commanders
Okay.
one? All right. Sauron the Necromancer in the ring border treatment, I guess. What is it? Showcase?
No idea these days. We'll just call it showcase.
Yeah, showcase. All right. Let's see. 3 black, 4/4 legendary avatar horror with menace. When Sauron attacks, exile target creature card from your graveyard. Create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 3/3 black wraith with menace. At the beginning of the next end step, exile that token unless Sauron is your ring bearer. Okay.
And Sauron never got the ring.
Is
Well,
it-
he made the ring,
no,
but he
yeah,
lost it.
No, this is probably referencing when he was still fighting with.
I
Funny,
guess,
right?
like the very beginning.
Yeah. Let's see. Forge anew. 2 and a white enchantment. When it enters, return target equipment card from graveyard to battlefield. As long as it's your turn, you may activate equip abilities anytime you can cast an instant. And you may pay 0 rather than pay the equip cost of the first equip ability you activate during each of your turn.
Yes, Cloud.
There you go.
uses
More
too.
for Cloud.
Yes.
And then Warrior Marauder. Red 1/1 Goblin Warrior with double strike. Whenever a goblin or orc you control deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn.
Nice.
Okay, and a Great Furnace list card.
All right, so I think
Everyone's on board.
I know.
All right,
That's
now
nice.
it's just more goodies for everyone.
Yes. That's what we like to see.
Yep. All right. Let's see. It is a mountain. That is accurate.
Oh, shoot.
It's one of the mountain artwork, I
Alright.
guess.
Looks really nice.
Yeah, I thought it was referencing like a storm or something like that, or
Yeah, you know,
when they're like, trying to cross the snowy.
was it the mountain giants?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, another Aragorn. This is company leader. 1 green, white, 3/3 legendary human ranger. When the ring tempts you, if you chose a creature other than Aragorn, you put your choice of a counter from among First Strike, Vigilance, Death Touch, and Lifelink on Aragorn. Whenever you put one or more counters on Aragorn, put one of each of those kinds of counters on up to one other target creature. Man, more counters. This works well with Titus, I guess. All right. Oop, not yet. We are about one third of the way through. All right. What do we have? Learn from the past. Oh yeah. Let's see. Eleanor Gardner. 3 and a green, 2/4 legendary halfling scout. When Eleanor enters, create a food token at the beginning of your end step. If you sacrifice the food this turn, you may search your library for a basic land card, put that card onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Hey, not bad for food decks. Legolas, Master Archer. 1 green, 1/4 legendary elf archer with reach. Whenever you cast a spell that targets Legolas, put a +1/+1 encounter on Legolas. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you don't control, Legolas deals damage equal to its power up to 1 target creature. Huh.
That's pretty useful.
Actually pretty good.
Yeah.
And, okay. That's it. Okay. Oh, double green on that one. Alright, we are 1/3 of the way through. Looks like green and multicolor in the lead right now. Yeah, Mithril Coat goes hard. Yes, it does. Alright, let's see. Generous Ent. Okay.
That's what Frodo was wearing in the first one, right?
Which
Mithril
one?
coat?
The Mithril Coat? Yeah, that's what saved him, right? Because he.
I don't remember them calling it Mithril Coat, that's why. Oh, Mithril.
Yeah, sorry, our accent is all wrong. Dawn of a New Age. 1 and a white enchantment. Dawn of a New Age enters the battlefield with a hope counter on it for each creature you control. At the beginning of your end step, remove a hope counter from Dawn of a New Age. If you do, draw a card. Then, if there's no hope counters on it, sacrifice it and you gain 4 life. Okay. Some very slow card draw, but cheap, I guess. And then I think we saw Aragorn Company Leader. Now we have the borderless foil version of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
so same thing, but yeah.
The sword looks pretty cool, man.
Yeah, is that what was it? What was his?
The new one or the old one?
Is that supposed to be the new one or the old one? I'm not even sure.
He's still a ranger, so I'm
He's
assuming
still a ranger?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess it's old one. All right. Another signed art card. Asceticism. I didn't know they reprinted this one either. But very
That's
fitting, I
useful
guess.
art.
Yeah. Alright, Lost Isle Calling. 1 and a blue enchantment. Whenever you scry, put a verse counter on Lost Isle Calling. 4 blue, exile it. Draw a card for each verse counter on it. If it had 7 or more verse counters, take an extra turn after this one. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay. There's I guess a lot of scry support. Or maybe I'm just noticing it more now because we're seeing it.
See that Sphinx when you scry.
Yeah. That's the one I always think of first when I think it was turning scries into draw. But that was a Commander Legends, right?
Yes, but never can get it to work.
Yeah.
Just
All right.
casting cards.
Because if you're in blue already, why not just draw? Blue has the best card draw anyway.
Because I want to draw and draw on top of draw.
Sharkies, Tyrant of the Shire. Okay.
Alright, we can ease up on the Aragorn.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely printed more than a few. I feel like each of the main characters had multiple versions, right?
There's too many Frodos too, man.
Yeah,
At
there's
least
a
we
lot.
did-
Frodo's
yeah.
and Sam's and alright. Shagrat Loot Bearer. 2 black red 4/4 legendary orc soldier. When Shagrat attacks, attach up to 1 target equipment to it. Then amass Orcs X, where X is the number of equipment attached to Shagrat. Doesn't say it has to be your equipment, huh? Actually, I'm not sure you still get the benefit.
Which one?
This one, I was just looking at the wording of it. Because you're just attaching the equipment to it, but it doesn't say it has to be your equipment.
I think it has to, right?
I don't know.
Oh, you're right, because it's target equipment.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. That's kind of sneaky.
I guess it depends on what the equipment does. Because depending on how that's worded, either the creature gets the benefit.
I want a coat too, man.
Alright. Oh, interesting. Who's this? Faramir, Field Commander. Okay.
Oh. Meh. It was kind of lame in the movie. Papa's boy.
There's definitely a lot of lesser characters that they are representing in cards, but I guess it's either that or like
there's a tail in the middle, or if you gotta
right.
give
You
everyone
got to
some,
include it, or otherwise you're gonna have 50 Aragorns. All right, Barad-dûr is the legendary land. Enters tapped unless you control a legendary creature. Tap to add black, and then or pay X black and tap and amass Orcs X. Activate only if a creature died this turn. Seems pretty easy. Okay.
Because if you think about it, I think was it that Worm Tongue guy has a card too, man. So
Yeah.
that means like
I mean, yeah.
everybody gets a card.
I
in
feel
this
like
thing,
he was somewhat more
Dude, he
important to the story.
Was he? I'm
don't
fine. Yeah, for the second movie.
More so than Faramir, right? I mean, I don't know.
Whoa. Hard
Like
to
in
say.
terms of influencing the outcome, I don't know.
Faramir got the girl at the end.
I guess. All right, Calendar Complete is the
Nice.
list card, mythic too. All
That's
right.
pretty good.
Was this one from Modern Horizons 2?
Yeah.
7 mana value, legendary artifact equipment, living weapon, indestructible, and the equipped creature gets +5/+5, first strike, trample, indestructible, haste, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a creature, exile that creature. There you go. There, you can sneak that onto Shagrat.
Yeah, because that was a what's it called? Watching more of those command zone.
Oh yeah.
Podcasts.
Are they showcasing equipment or
No,
something?
like living weapons, like almost.
Oh,
like
living weapons.
Yeah, like those type of cards. Like it's like almost like taking up 2 slots, right? Like sorry, taking care of 2 items on your deck.
That's true. Yeah.
Creature and
Overlap.
equipment. Yeah. So it's pretty nice.
Yep. All right. And let's see. The Balrog, Flame of Udun. Ooh.
There you go.
Yeah, I think doubling up on cards in Commander is necessary these
Yeah.
days.
Those modal cards.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
double-sided MDFCs.
Yeah.
The Battle of Bywater.
like that
1
one.
white sorcery, destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater. Then create a food token for each creature you control. Nice.
Yep.
All
I
right.
added into the rabbit deck.
Oh,
Figured that all my rabbits are really small, you know.
that's true. Is it a life gain deck too, or
Rabbit?
yeah?
No.
No. All right, Mary, Warden of Isengard.
Another annoying character.
Yeah.
I just had to look.
There to complicate the pot. All right. Goldberry River Daughter. 1 in blue, 1/3 legendary nymph. Tap to move a counter of each kind not on Goldberry from another target permanent you control onto Goldberry, and then pay blue and tap. Move 1 or more counters from Goldberry onto another target permanent you control, and if you do, draw a card. Goldberry is good. Works well with Titus. They both like to move counters around.
Can you? Actually, just curious. For example, lore counters, right? Can you move a lore counter?
Yeah,
onto
you
a
move it and then you-
non-saga
Yeah, I
item?
don't think it's gonna do anything, but you
No,
could.
but
you
I
could
mean,
do
just
it.
like that means you can keep your saga longer, right?
Yep. I
Like,
think
you can do
that's
that,
one
right?
of the tricks. Yeah.
Sweet.
Getting ideas. Huh?
Garnet's not blue. Dang it.
Yeah. Which king of Angmar? Is he like the
The leader of the
Nazgul, right? No. All right. Okay. Display of power. 1 red instant. This spell can't be copied. Copy any number of target instant and or sorcery spells You may choose new targets for the copies. This seems
not
like
bad.
this seems like a sneaky counter to a counter fight, I guess. All right, we're a little bit over halfway through. A couple more packs from the second pile.
So people can see.
Yep. All right. This is that creature thing in the water, right? The Watcher in the water.
Oh. The one that we're trying to open the
Yes.
what was it, the Mines of Moria?
Yeah. Barely showed up in there, but then gets a card here. All right. King of the Oathbreakers. 1 white black 3/3 legendary spirit noble with flying. Whenever it or another spirit you control becomes the target of its spell, it phases out. Whenever King of the Oathbreakers or another spirit you control phases in, create a tapped 1/1 white spirit token creature token with flying. Okay.
Imagine when you're talking to artists. Hey, draw me that creature in that scene.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? No, you know that creature? No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Sweet. We got a Landman for the list card too. So that goes in the blue pile. All right.
Wow,
Black needs to
red,
catch up. Yeah. Well, I guess it has. We saw Nazgul earlier. It's not nothing, I guess. All right, Frodo
We want
Baggins.
more.
Yes, we want more. Well, we'll see if we can grab a Bowmasters. That should cover some of.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, Mary, Esquire of Rohan. Red, white, 2/2 legendary halfling knight with haste. It has first strike when it's equipped, and then whenever you attack with Mary and another legendary creature, you draw a card.
Oh,
Okay.
not bad.
All right.
Well, I said that's not a horse; it's a pony. Right?
Yeah. Definitely wouldn't be able to ride a horse. All right. Let's see. What is this? Ghost Quarter. Okay.
Is that some kind of exile, maybe?
Ghost Quarter is. I thought it was
Ghost
land.
Quarter.
I don't remember. I'll have to look it up later. Alright, Fangorn Tree Shepherd. 4 green. 4/10 legendary tree folk. Tree folk you control have vigilance. Treebeard has his own card.
Fine.
I don't know who Fangorn is. I'm sure
Fangorn
he was
was the name of the forest, right?
I guess so.
Yeah, Fangorn.
Yeah, I guess so.
So I guess
mean,
this is a
he
random.
must have been at the
He's a
meeting.
random citizen.
Yeah, whenever the ends meet, I'm sure he was there. Alright, tree folk you control have vigilance. Whenever one or more tree folk you control attack, add twice that much green mana. Wow. And you don't lose unspent green mana as steps and phases end. Huh. Vanguard's actually kind of cool.
4/10. That's pretty.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I
very
guess
tree
it's
folky, yeah.
expensive to cast though, but it's green.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, Meyer. I always like Meyer's artwork. This is Gollum, Patient Plotter.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was
Signed,
pretty
too.
cool.
Yeah. It's pretty epic. The way
Yeah.
it's drawn. Yeah.
Sting, the Glinting Dagger.
Nice.
2 mana value legendary artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and haste. At the beginning of each combat, untap the equipped creature. It has first strike as long as it's blocking or blocked by a goblin or orc. And equipped for 2. Alright.
Cloud wouldn't hurt using one of these.
I'm sure Cloud has many other targets to search for, but, you know.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah. Might as well have an extra one in there. Alright, I think we saw her earlier. She was the Halfling Ranger?
Yes.
Eleanor Gardner? Okay. Eowyn, Fierce Knight. 2 red, white, 3/4 legendary human knight with haste. When she enters, exile target creature an opponent controls with greater power. Legendary creatures you control gain protection from each of that creature's colors until end of turn. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Actually, that is an issue. That's not the Eowyn. Like, I've played against Eowyn decks, but it wasn't this one. Alright, Sharky, Tyrant of the Shire. I think we saw his art card earlier. 2 blue-black. 2/4 legendary Avatar Rogue. Activated abilities of lands your opponent's control can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. And then Sharky has all activated abilities of lands your opponents control except mana abilities. Mana of any type can be spent to activate Sharky's abilities. Okay.
Who's Sharky though? You remember this character?
I don't think he even showed up in the movies. Probably got cut.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's probably in the book maybe. I don't know. Alright. Oh, okay. Is this the when they're looking at the what is that pool thing in the forest? No. But it's a Samwise Gamgee art card. You know when they're like trying to look into the future, whatever the elf.
But that was Frodo looking at it, right?
Was it Frodo?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Remember, it was pulling the ring, and he's like, "Oh, take it, give it to that other elf lady."
Yeah,
Oh, I passed the
don't know.
test. I leave for
Yeah.
blah blah.
Apparently in the books, maybe Sam looked at it too.
I don't know. I didn't read the book.
All right, I read the book. I don't remember. Saruman of many colors, 3 white, blue, black, 5/4 legendary avatar wizard with ward. Discard an enchantment, instant, or sorcery card. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, each opponent mills 2. When one or more cards are milled this way, exile target enchantment, instant, or sorcery card with equal or lesser mana value than that spell from an opponent's graveyard. Copy the exiled card, and you may cast a copy without paying its mana cost.
R.I.P.
You
Count
know,
Dooku.
yeah.
I think the actor's name's Christopher something. I
Yeah.
can't remember.
Yeah, he was Dooku and
Yep.
Saruman,
So-
which is actually pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
those are some pretty
Iconic
Yeah.
villains. Yeah.
and honestly, like villains usually make the better the villain, the better
True.
the story, I guess.
Darth Maul. Everyone keeps talking about him,
Yeah.
even though he didn't speak a single word.
Yeah, he
Or
did a good
few
job.
words, I guess.
Goldberry River Dark. Oh yeah, we saw her earlier. This is the art card of that.
Yeah, that's the blue one, right?
Yep, the blue moving counter one. More Nazgul.
Ooh.
All right. Oh, and Bowmasters. Okay, there we
Wow,
go.
Nice pack.
Black
nice
is
pack.
Black
Nice
is
pack,
catching
baby.
up. All right, one in black, 1/1. Orc Archer with flash. When it enters the battlefield, and whenever an opponent draws a card, except the first one they draw, in each of their draw steps, Bowmasters does 1 damage to any target. Then amass Orcs 1.
They weren't even
They
that
definitely
powerful
pushed
in
this
the,
card on
in the
purpose.
movie, man. These,
I know. I don't remember them hitting that many.
But not complaining here. Not complaining.
I can understand the pinging damage,
No,
but how are they amassing orcs after that?
because I know the most epic one orc in the movie was a guy. You remember that Olympic guy that was trying to blow up the wall? That was running.
Yeah,
Torch.
I remember that one. But he wasn't a bowmaster.
I know what
He
you're
was
saying.
a torch runner. All right, Samwise Gamgee again. More Samwise Gamgee art
All
card.
right, all right, Samwise, take a break. Man.
Yeah, I know. First it was Aragorn, now it's Samwise.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, Lotho, Corrupt Sheriff. White, black, 2/1 legendary halfling rogue. Whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, you lose 1 life and create a treasure token. Ooh. And a black list card, Dark Suspicion. This is from a while ago. 2 black enchantment. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, that player loses 1 life for each card in their hand, more than you have in your hand. Oh, interesting.
Man, this pack is so black.
I know. Was this? Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
same
all.
pack, right?
There we go. All it takes is 1 pack, I guess.
Yeah.
Now it's hopefully red and land can catch up.
Nice.
Sauron the Necromancer.
Something earlier, right?
Yeah, we saw the
Actual card.
actual card. Born upon a wind. 1 in a blue instant, you may cast spells this turn as though they had flash and draw a card. Nice. Frodo, Sauron's Bane. 1 white mana for 1/2 legendary halfling citizen. Let's see, Orzhov. If Frodo is a citizen, it becomes a halfling scout with base power and toughness 2, 3, and lifelink. And then triple black. If Frodo is a scout, it becomes a halfling rogue with whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game if the ring has tempted you 4 more times this game. Otherwise, the ring tempts you. Yeah.
So actually, the terminology flash just means you can cast any spells at instant speed, right, including your creatures, right?
Yeah, I think.
So I'm just wondering, like flash, that
It
means like your
depends
spell
on what-
sorceries can
yeah,
cast them as
yeah,
instants, then?
Yeah, because Border Prime Wind doesn't have any restrictions, so its sorcery spells can be cast at instant speed. Sometimes it's only certain types of spells get that. All right, who is this? Is this Arwen? Arwen Undomio. I never knew her last name.
The elf.
Yeah, Arwen the Elf. Okay. Horn of Gondor.
Oh, nice.
I like this one too. 3 mana value legendary artifact. When it enters, create a 1/1 human soldier creature token, and then pay 3 and tap. Create X 1/1 white human soldier tokens. X is the number of humans you control.
The humans aren't that fun to build, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Could. I mean, because there's a lot of legendary humans.
I guess. There's 2 Aragorns here.
Yeah, I know. All right, we're down to the last 3 packs, guys. All right. The Shire? Field of Ruin. Oh, this is after the Shire got burned, I guess.
Oh.
Okay.
Did it really get burned down though?
In the books it did.
Oh.
Did it happen in the movies? I
The
don't
movie
remember.
was almost like a look in the future that it might get burned down. But I
Oh.
don't think it actually got burned down.
All right. Gandalf, Westwood Voyager, 3 green, blue, 5/5 legendary Avatar Wizard. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, each opponent reveals the top card of their library. If any of those cards shares a card type with that spell, copy that spell and you may choose new targets for the copy. And each opponent draws a card. Otherwise, you draw a card. Okay. Lots of words there.
These are getting so
I know.
wordy.
All right. Eowyn Fierce Knight. Didn't we see her earlier? Just wanted to make sure it wasn't the same Eowyn. Yeah, it
Yes,
was.
the
Okay.
same way, yeah.
Same one, different border treatment. All right.
I wonder if when they designed these, like, hey, here's a word count. You can't go over certain word limit.
Well, that's why they're taking more shortcuts, right? Now it's just enters instead of entering the battlefields. And
Yes, or they just come out with new ability names to kind of consolidate it.
Yep. All right, who is this? Is this Tom Bombadil? All right, this is the Saga commander. All right, we have a Gimli, Mournful Avenger. 1 red green, 3/2 legendary dwarf warrior. Gimli has indestructible as long as 2 or more creatures died under your control this turn. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Gimli. When this ability resolves for the 3rd time this turn, Gimli fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Alright.
Isn't that kind of hard to...
It seems very hard to,
Yeah.
hard to activate. I definitely don't see this one a lot. Alright, we're down to our last pack. Last pack, guys.
Good luck.
Alright. Okay. Shadow of the Enemy. Dark card. Alright. Assault on Osgiliath. X, red. Sorcery, amass orcs X, then goblins and orcs you control gain double strike and haste until end of turn.
Oh, shit.
Ooh. Okay. Pretty nice.
uh,
Rivendell. Legendary land. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a legendary creature. Tap to add blue, and then pay 1 in a blue and tap to scry to activate only if you control a legendary creature. Not bad.
So the land.
Good, I'm glad we got a red and land something at the last pack. Kind of evens it out a little bit.
Rivendell.
Alright.
Cool.
So,
Alright. Should we randomize, see who's going to get the pack, then we'll open it? The box cover?
sure, we can do that. Let me see. I guess we can organize this. I guess we can pull up the...
Randomizer again. Random.org.
Yep.
Want to roll again, too? Actually, no, it's wheel of name. Sorry.
It's wheel
And
and...
then we put the slots in.
Yes. Alright, let me copy the slots.
So right now we're gonna try to assign the box topper to a slot, and we'll be using wheel of names to do that.
Alright, figure out where that window with the wheel is.
That work?
I don't know where it is. I see the button for it, but I don't know where that.
All right.
Let me see.
Guess we can open another. Just.
Yeah, I'm just gonna open up another one. Ooh, that's not where I want to go. All right, here we go. Oh, let me see if we can move this window back. Oop, no, not that one. Too many windows. This one. All right. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
All right, good luck.
We have
Good
all
luck,
8
everyone.
slots there.
All 8 slots here.
All right. Good luck, everyone.
It is going to.
Oh my gosh! All right.
All right.
All right. Good multi.
Multicolor. You get it.
You want to crack in and see what it
Yep.
is?
All right, let's close that. Okay, go back up.
Who has multi?
Multi was Sean.
All right. Congrats, Sean.
Congrats, Sean. Let's see what you
You
got.
need a scissor for that?
Let me see. Oh, it's okay. I got it. I got it.
All right.
Let me get this. There we go. It is Shards of Narsil,
Oh,
which is
nice.
a Thorn of Amethyst. Let's see. 2 mana value artifact. Non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. Okay.
Foil.
Yep. No,
Pretty cool.
that's pretty. There it is. Let's leave that up and add that to multi.
Yes.
That's the worst one. Oh man, I know there was some. I know there could have been some hits.
All right. That goes with multi.
All right.
Cool. All
I
right.
think is that it. That is it.
Yep.
All right.
Cool. All right.
We'll go ahead and pack this. Yeah, in terms of value, I do see some. I do see it getting played, but you're right. Probably some more valuable hits somewhere. So, all right. Well, thanks everyone for participating. I think we'll have to do the giveaway the next time because I've got too many things up.
Sounds good.
But we'll go and sort these out and ship
they'll
these
be
off.
on their
So,
way. Thank you for watching.
yep. Thanks for watching. Yeah, we'll be doing the giveaway on the next one.
Yep. We'll do 2 in a row.
Yeah, we'll have to do 2 in a row because Lawrence isn't here today.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Yep.